Well, it looks like I got an 85 here. It's a little excavation, and it's got to be a copper penny with the reading that high. Okay. Well, I decided to check my hole, and I found looks like another penny. 83, 84 sounds a lot like a coin. This is in a very trash area, so I guess I'll give this one a shot. See if we got anything. Oh, here we go. Wasn't the surface fine, but it was beneath a few layers of dirt. Looks like that's a dime. Just had to remove the dirt with the pin pointer. That's a pin pointer fine. Okay. On to the next. Well, I actually should have gotten this one up before I covered the hole. It's just a coin ball. I hear our friends in Great Britain talk about them a lot. This one doesn't contain much, just a crusty zinc. It was in the 70s, so I should have recognized it's going to be a zinc. But, gotta dig it. Got to dig it. It looks like we've got another 80, which is probably going to be in the 80s, which is probably going to be a coin. There it is. Doggone, another copper penny. Well, let's continue the penny parade here. Looks like I got another penny, and it's red in the 70s, so it probably is another zinc. Alright, let me tuck this in and get moving. Dig here. Here we go. Oh, please not again. No, a dime. Finally, I got a dime. All those copper pennies, now a dime. Been a while. This is Texas Tiger Digs again. The previous videos you saw, including some live digs, some of weren't framed just right. I'm still getting the hang of these darn video glasses. But I think you basically got the gist of the hunt, and you definitely got a good clean look at my finds, the ones I did with my standard camera, the one I'm making this video with. In any case, this is what I got from the hunt. I got 7 coins. I got 3 dimes, 2 crusty zinc pennies, 2 copper pennies. So it was a pretty good hunt. And the reason it was a good hunt was not the value of the things that I've gotten, or the coins. The number of coins, though, was not bad, considering I was back at the pounded park, the one I've pounded more than any other park. So it's not like I was basically going over areas I hit before. Now the difference is, of course, you never clean the park out. So who knows, I might have missed these coins on because I was doing a back swing instead of a front swing and missed them. But I have been using my Deus with the Go Max. I don't know if you can actually see that from here. Maybe this way. I've been using the Go Max setup in here, which is the one of the pre-configured setups for my XP Deus, and I've had good luck. And I know you're probably tired of me harping on this, but the reason I've been using this is I've been watching the relic hunters, the relic hunting guys. I was watching, I believe it was Relic 1864, and I was watching Terra Germania, and they were having good lucks with the Go Max program. Well, they were using the actual Go Maxes, of course, the XP Go Max. You know, this is the time predecessor to the Deus. And I'm not even sure if they're still being manufactured, but considering how popular they are with the subset, I would imagine they could still be. In any case, I decided I would use this, and I did it. You know, it's if you take a look at the default Go Max, because not many people, I think outside of the relic hunting community actually uses this. But the menu, it's got a discrimination of 8. I'm using a frequency of 8. It's got sensitivity of 90, and I'm not using any notch. And this is just the default. So if you get this, this is what you'll be using. By the way, if you see something here that looks French, I have the French version of this. It was cheaper back in the day when I got it. Cheaper by hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and it didn't take me long to get the hang of it. In fact, they had a French and English dictionary for a short period of time, but I don't need that anymore. In any case, that's what I've got. And like I said, you know, I'm still pulling tabs and etc. Even though I know when I dig them what they are. I even pull these zincs when they're reading in about the low 70s on the 8 kilohertz. I don't know if I must have said megahertz last time. I always did it. The 8 kilohertz was pulling these zincs at about 70, 72. So I knew what I was digging. You know, I knew that the dimes were in the 80s, so I knew what they were, but also the pennies were in the 80s, because you know the pennies and dimes, copper pennies and clad dimes read very similar, so nothing much I could do to avoid that. So that's what I got today. So I just want to let you know what I'm doing with the Deus. Also, I did something else with the Deus, and I wasn't going to show this, but I am. I've seen this used. Let me back out several times. I'm going to go Option, and then I'm going to go Pinpoint Plus. Never. My fingers are a little bit big to be doing this live, but I'm going to try it again. Okay, Pinpoint Plus, and I go up to Advanced. Advancé here. I'm sure I'm screwing the French up, so French people are not very tolerant of people who screw their languages up. I'm immensely sorry. Screw their language up. Anyway, I go there, I select, and I was also running the XY visualization. You'll see several guys doing this out there, and they'll show you the tests and the various things. And but the great thing about this thing that I think is great is the ability to discriminate bottle caps. For instance, fortunately I have a bottle cap here, so if I pass a bottle cap over there, do you see the weird and strange arrangements of lines? That's what bottle caps show up as. Now, bottle cap will show up in the 80s, so you might be digging them thinking you look at a quarter or a dime, but you're not. Now, when I pull a dime out and run it, you see that straight line? That's the great thing about that. It gives you that straight line. So you know when you're not digging a bottle cap, you're getting a straight line. Now, I've heard some people comment that that's the only value of this. But when you're in the park, that's a pretty big doggone value, being able to discriminate bottle caps from actual targets of interest. So that's all I've got to say about that. And by the way, I told you a new detector will be coming in. So I've got it. And let me back up here. I've got it over here. I've got the Fisher F5. You know, it's not the super high-end detector, but you know I don't do super high-end detectors. Uh, but this Fisher F5 is going to be great. And the great thing is it shares coils with my Gold Bug, also a Fisher product, of course. So I'll have the small sniper or sharpshooter size coil that I have in the Gold Book. I can use it on this. I can use the elliptical disc or the here on the Gold Bug, and I can use the double D from the Gold Bug over here on the F5. You know, Fisher says there's some difference in voltage, etc. I can live with that. I'm in a park. I'm not digging. I'm not digging for the center of the earth. So that'll work for me. So I'm going to bring this out, and you'll be seeing it in some other videos. I sold or am selling one of my detectors. Let me be accurate. I'm not telling you which one until it's actually sold. This is not a venue for me to sell equipment. So when it sells, I'll let you know that it's no longer in my rotation. But the Deus is in my rotation, and the Sovereign will be in my rotation as long as I'm detecting. Now the others might change and flex and come in and out, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all I got. So you have a good day or a good afternoon or a good evening, and you have happy hunting, and subscribe. I'm not out there in the fields finding the ancient relics, but I think I'm going to make it fun. You know, I might find a few modern relics. They won't be valuable, but they'll be interesting. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.